Welcome down to Wicksteed Park. It is 100 years of the Water Chute. 100 years. We went on it for the very first time in September when we came up here for the awards, because the time before we missed it because we couldn't find it, which was a bit of an own goal, Kurt. I say bit of an own goal, it was a massive own goal. But they are celebrating 100 years of it today, which is amazing when rides get to that age. And it is classic. I think there's only 2 left in the country now. We did have one at Lightwater Valley. There's one, I believe, in Yorkshire somewhere as well. And it's a simple concept, really. You just shoot down into the water and it pulls you back up. Couldn't be simpler. But, you know, these historic rides are part of the theme park industry, part of kind of our heritage, as you will, and we want to come here today and celebrate it at Wicksteed. Now, we have got wristbands, complimentary wristbands as well, thank you to the park. They do have a couple of rides closed heading into the Easter weekend, but we're going to take you on some other rides while we're here as well, because it's silly not to, and show you around the beautiful grounds that is Wicksteed. They open at 5 AM. And you can come in and you can picnic and you can sit with the geese and the swans and things, and you can enjoy yourself. You don't have to come on rides. And then they have a boating lake here. They've got the train that goes around there. You've got obviously the Water Chute down here, and then the main rides are over there, which we will go to. But yeah, first things first, we're going to head down to the Water Chute. We understand there's a bit of live music, a bit of things going on down there to help celebrate the 100 years, and we'll take you on board. Effectively, they set up charity stalls to help celebrate the day. That's the kind of place this is, a nice charity event. We saw actually for the Halloween stuff they were doing as well. A lot of local people come in and support the day here. That's exactly what's happening here, look. You can get your free bike check while you're here. Needless to say, I had to take a car today. But as we walk over, it's just a simple thing. So there is the Water Chute. A little bit of a queue, nothing too major to be honest, and 100 years. You know, it's simple but effective. 100 years, 100 years of the Water Chute. Get in the queue and give it a ride. You ready, Kurt? Are you ready for the shoot? So all this is, it's got a rope attached to the back, and then we just go down into the water and hopefully not get wet. Oh! Oh! Who said you don't get wet on this?
That's wetter than I was expecting.
Well. That's not funny, is it? That's not funny at all. Now, you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
What?
It's a heavy boat.
Yeah, it is actually.
There's a lot of adults in this, which is probably the reason why we've got a little...
That old fabric I was talking about.
Got a little wet here. But, you know, that was good. You enjoy that? We're going again. You look really wet as well. Do I look wet?
A little, not as wet as I do, or we do.
Oh dear. Right, so now we get pulled back up really slowly, back into the station. And down we go. Right, Water Chute, 100 years. How crazy is that the ride gets to 100 years? Got wetter than anticipated, to be honest with you, but that was still great, great fun. And of course, you want to see the history of the Water Chute? You can do. Actually, I don't know how much the boat has changed over the years, in fairness. So, for example, it's built on Southport, Pleasure Beach, Blackpool. I knew Blackpool had one. Voted best historic ride at the awards in 2022, yeah. Bit of celebration bunting here, as there is the chute. It's such a simple concept, but I guess 100 years ago it really wasn't. Like cutting edge. I think we'll go down the end and get the splash, shall we? Here it comes. Slightly weighted to one side, I'll get that boat. Slightly weighted to one side.
Yeah.
Balancing really, really well. Whoa. There it is, the chute, 100 years old today. Seemingly today is its actual birthday, which is incredible. The queue's quite big for it as well, so there's a lot of people going onto it. But we are going to head and see if we can do some other rides and then probably come back and give this another go later on. Great to get front row, in fairness. By pure luck, you don't get to choose. And we bring you on board for a proper splash. One of the big attractions about Wicksteed is obviously the park. You can come down here, you can picnic, you can chill out, spend some time with the family. There's play areas over the back, lovely play area over the back. And then the rides are a bit of a bonus, as well as a theatre, obviously restaurants and everything. It's a beautiful ground, and it's really nice as well when it's sunny. Sunny really helps everything. everything. We are heading around the corner. You can see the coaster there. The coaster is not open today, Dinosaur Valley, and neither is the log flume. There's a couple of little rides we want to do down there, including the UK's first and only ride of its type. I can't remember what it's called. Cody went on it last year. And we'll take you down. Hopefully we can get on that. Paragliders are down here as well. Up there we've got Wave Swinger. Galaxy Invaders, the SBF ride. It's the only one of its type, I believe, in the UK. It's nothing like super special, but it's different, and we like different. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. There it is. There we go. Simple, fun rides. These are the kind of rides I like. Here we go. Galaxy Invaders. I'll tell you something, this does lack a little bit of music. Wouldn't go astray, to be honest. Some kind of sound. But this SBF ride, still sure is the only one we have in the country. And I like something unique. And it definitely gives you a reason to sort of come to Wicksteed for something unique. And this is great fun. It's just one of those rides that you just sort of, you know, smile on the way around. And you start off all kind of swung out, and then it just sort of air compresses you in and out. You can hear it, it's just about to go. It's not too quick, but at the same time, it's not too slow either. And out we go. Look at that. It's just got the right mix of family thrill. It's definitely not too slow. Again, I'd like to see sort of a lap bar version of this. So that isn't the park's fault. That's obviously an SBF thing. You know, the lap bar, this would feel so kind of unrestricted and you'd really be flying to the edge of your seat. But it's just good fun. It really is good fun. And you can see the one in front doesn't have any one wing, which is why it swings out a bit wider. I've kind of stuck Kurt in a different seat so that we get a better swing. And you get a good ride cycle on this. Included in your wristband, you can buy individual tickets as well. I love the way it does it. We'll probably give this a couple of goes. We'll only take you on it the once, but we'll definitely give this a couple of goes because it is such a fun ride. I'd love to see more of these around. For smaller parks, these would be excellent for the smaller parks like here, they really would. Right, we are on the Paratroopers, and it does bring back some memories of Paratroopers. You don't see them around very often anymore. I actually can't think the last time I saw one. Is it Butlins, Kurt? Is that the last time we saw one? Someone's shoe fell off, so I'm not going to get any sensible conversation out of Kurt. Yeah. Butlins? It's been a long time, we just don't see very many. Now there is one actually with Shayla's Travelling Fair, which is quite nippy, in fairness. This one isn't, actually this one's all right. This is better than the Butlins one. And we checked it out as well. So this one actually opened in 1977 and was transferred here from America in 1982. So this ride is pushing on a bit. At what, 44 years old? So this ride will be 45 years, or we would have been here 45 years next year, and it'll be 50 years old next year in general, which is staggering to think. And actually it rides really well. I'm actually pleasantly surprised just how this goes. And even though the sun's out, it's quite windy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit windy. Are you cold, Kurt? Are you cold?
It's not too bad.
No, he's all right.
Sun's nice.
Yeah, sun's nice. Yeah. I mean, no complaints from me, to be honest. No complaints. Okay, we're done down here in the Frill area. So yeah, Dinosaur Valley sadly closed. So is the log flume. We can see actually a lot of work's going on the log flume. Seem to be painting it, Kurt.
Yeah,
we can see that from the parachuter. You got in trouble on the parachuter? Because when we stopped, Kurt undone his chain, ready to go out, but that's a no, Kurt. That is rides done here at Wicksteed. Now we're going to go and have a little look at the animals, and we will pop in as well, a little look at the animals. We're not going to play area though, are we? I
think we're a bit big for that.
Yeah, I think he's got to a slight age now. We've had a wonderful time here. We came to celebrate the 100 years of the shoot. The park invited us, which was amazing for them to do so. We are massively grateful for that. And we've got some other rides while we're here as well as the shoot, where we got a little bit wetter than anticipated, Kurt. I think that's probably fair to say. Yeah, now there are a lot of children's family rides here that obviously aren't suited for us. There's a rocking tug around the corner. Funny enough, look, that's where the Halloween is. And that was a really good walk through, that Halloween one as well. You've got the lighthouse here, as well as a rocking tug and a little coaster around there as well. So lots to do here if you're coming for family. It's free grounds to enter. You can enter here for free. You pay for parking. It's quite reasonably priced actually. 20 minutes is free, and it's a couple of quid.
Play area, right?
Yeah, a couple of quid for a few bits. We've got the play area over there. But we're going to go over to the farm. Let's have a look at the animals. There's a little coaster, little clown coaster. That's what my rabbit does, is eat his bed in and wonders why he's laying on the floor. Meerkat Manor. I have to say, there's quite a few meerkats in here. Like, quite a few kicking around. Look at these little bad boys. He's been digging in the sand, Kurt. Right, that wraps up our time here at Wicksteed. We've had an amazing time, to be honest. It was great, as we said, to get back on the shoot. It's the first time we've been inside the Meerkats, and we will undoubtedly be back to ride Dinosaur Valley and the log flume later on in the season.